Good morning, YouTube. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm in here. I'm actually running late for work. Not too bad. Not really running late. I got my timer set. How many of y'all set timers for stuff? I have to set a timer for everything because I will drift off into that mindset of I got all day. So, today, like I told y'all, I got a short week this week. So I'm feeling kind of casual today. As y'all can see, I'm feeling pretty casual. And y'all, yeah, I got my bonnet on, but one thing I don't do and one thing I don't play. And I told y'all before, don't go out the house with this on. Do not do it, okay? Don't go out your house with this on. And if I see you out there with it on, we just gonna politely. I'm gonna show you in a minute how we're gonna take it off. Cause it to me, like I said, when I was growing up, you didn't go out the house with no rollers in your hair. You didn't go out the house with no bedroom shoes on your feet, and you sure didn't go out the house with no pajamas on. Now you might have went to go get the garbage can from the road, or you might have went to go and get the mail out the mailbox. And good Lord, if you still in your pajamas when the mailman come, then you must be ready to go to bed, not getting up. But anyhow, so as y'all, like I said, I don't normally have this on my face, on my head. I'm just trying to take a little bit of the shine off my face, because y'all know some of us would just, I guess we're going to just say, since it's from the Lord, blessed with a little more oil in our skin. A little more oil than most of y'all. A little more oil. And yeah, I have to spend my afternoons trying to block this little face, get the shine off it, do all this little stuff. But all that's just too much for me when where I sit at my desk, I don't see nobody like that. I just want to look like somebody when I walk in the door. You know what I mean? Just trying to look like somebody when I walk inside. Yeah, I ain't even doing no kind of beat today, because like I said, my mind is on vacation. I'll be cute the weekend. How about that? I'll be cute this weekend, y'all. Y'all, that lips ain't straight. That lip ain't even much straight, y'all. I'll work it out. So how was y'all's Monday? I hope y'all had a good Monday. Hope y'all having a good week thus far. The Lord woke you up this morning, then certainly you're having a good week, because he got you. He brought you here another day. One thing I don't do and one thing I don't like is all that complaining and, oh, here we go again. No, what I told y'all. We ain't got to go to work. We get to go to work. That's how you got to look at that thing. Because if the Lord feel like you ain't appreciative, he can take it from you. Let them people tell you when you get there, your services is no longer needed. We'll see when you say, I got to go to work again. Think I'm playing, y'all. Think I'm playing. Let me put a little lotion on. I don't know why I'm putting this kind on today. This is the Dr. Teal's with a little hemp oil in it. Y'all, don't let me mess around there and be sitting there typing and my hands go limp. I'm just saying. Hey, if I go get into relax. But this tendonitis, y'all, is in this elbow. And when I tell y'all it's still hurting me, I think I'm going to have to break down and just get a MRI. If I got any nurses or anybody in the medical field, well, not just in the medical field. If y'all got any nurses out there watching and y'all know anything about tendonitis, please feel free to give this patient some information. Because, baby, when I tell y'all I have all the things, I have Celebrex, I have Tiger Balm. Found this the other day. I was too excited because I had run out from before when I had my knee was hurting me a couple years ago. So I found the 2-pack at TJ Maxx. So if you're in TJ Maxx, they got the 2-pack, because y'all know Tiger Balm can be a little pricey for this little bit of bottle. You see, it's a little bit of bottle, but it's like $9 for 2. What else I'm taking between, and the doctor told me to stop taking the ibuprofen. She said don't take the ibuprofen with the Celebrex. I got some cream that my mama gave me, y'all. I just be smelling like a whole little old lady when I go places. And, you know, in my mind, it be feeling a little bit better, so I just say, well, y'all gonna have to just smell me. Oh, and the other thing I got, BioFreeze. You name it, I got it up in here. But this elbow won't let me be great. It just won't let me be great. Whew. I got my timer set, y'all, so I can get my butt out of here and try to get to work before 9 o'clock. Because, y'all, I got a couple of my things sitting up here waiting on me, so I don't got to run all over the house looking for this. In the room, should I say, not the house. Run around looking for this. I'm gonna just throw on some little quick earrings. Told y'all I ain't even doing all that makeup and stuff today, because today in my mind I got one more day in the office to work, and then after that, look like my timer finna go off. Oh, it done already went off, child. Let me start. It was so rude. My timer was just so rude. It just hopped up. Well, it didn't really hop up on my screen. I really wasn't positioned correctly to even be videoing and filming, because my hand hit the knob and ended the video. But as I said, I'm not even trying to do no beat or nothing. I just don't want to look like, you know, I just woke up and then that kind of good stuff. So this how we doing this today. This is how we doing it today. We take that bonnet off before we go anywhere, okay? Take it off your head. Please, lady, please, sir, please, ma'am, take your bonnet off your head. Don't go out in them people public looking like that. Then you give it a little push-up like that right there for a little volume. You know, it's just a little push-up. Y'all would not believe. Funny fact about me, I went to cosmetology school. Yeah, fun fact. Fun fact Tuesday. I actually went to cosmetology school. I used to, and I still do to a certain extent. But again, like I said, I got old now. I ain't trying to stand up all day. I ain't trying, these fingers ain't trying to go through the carpal tunnel no more. And again, like I say, this elbow won't let me be great. So with that being said, now, I mean, if I need to do a little something quick, a little something slight for somebody, I'll, you know, play with it a little bit, but I ain't finna be sitting up here promising you to do no head of braids no more. Let me tell y'all, when I was in hair school back in the 90s, right? Of course, back in the 90s, the thing was finger waves. Child, that was my thing. I'm going to hair school so I can learn how to do finger waves, okay? I want to do the finger waves. I ain't lying. Y'all, them people taught us how to do finger waves about the 3rd week. By week 4, I had done quit school. I just knew I had done a ride. I was ready to go open up me a salon. Yeah, child. All my mama little friends was coming over to my house. Girl, I had the whole little setup. I had the dryer. I had all the stuff you needed. I just knew, once I knew how to do finger waves, I had arrived. I was going to be the next Bronner Brothers showcase artist. We not clocking. It wasn't the styles I did with on your heads, the finger rolls, because I was doing the finger roll, the finger waves, and the corn, not the corn rolls, what, the little French rolls. I'm finna say cinnamon rolls, y'all. I know I'm just too greedy. Once I had the French rolls and the finger waves down. Teacher who? Honey, we ain't coming back to class no more. We just dropped that. And I'm just doing all my mama little church friends' hair, and all of them. you can tell when a person just got out of house school. Everybody get the same hairstyle. Even if they tried to tell me how they wanted their hair. Look, this the extent of my creativity right now. I wanted to know how to do them French rolls and those finger waves. That's what you getting. And when I was feeling real creative, you got the combo. You got the part on the side, the finger waves, and the French roll in the back. Honey, that might be why I like this little style so much, because I don't know, I just think I like this style because it just kind of slenderizes my face a little bit to me. What y'all think? Y'all think it slenderizes my face a little bit? I mean, I still got my little gobble gobble because I got a fat face. But anyway. So yeah, that's my fun fact for today. That I was a cosmetology student. Some days you look at this head, you wouldn't know I had any interest in hair. Because, baby, I don't be, It's just hair. Why y'all think I wore a temp fade for like 17 years? Play with it. I ain't got time. Because I'm the type, when I go to a salon, I ain't got time to be sitting there from, and you say my appointment 8 o'clock. I'm not, why am I still sitting in your salon at 2 o'clock on a Saturday? I ain't doing that no more. Not in this lifetime. No. We is not doing that. Y'all, I think I'm going to put on a little bit of, oh, Jesus, forgive me. We're going to put on a little bit of, this one today. I like to layer my scents. I thought I broke it, but I didn't. Thank goodness I didn't break my scent. I'm going to layer this scent today. I think I'm going to, I just took out what I was going to wear. I might just layer it with something else. I usually layer it with something. I hate to say real, but I usually layer it with something else. Hold on. So, y'all, today I think I'm going to layer it with Good Girl. So, I'm going to layer these two today. How about that? Good Girl. I just like to... I don't know. I've just always been a fragrance lover. A fragrance lover I am. And, because I just can't stand, I can't stand stank. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand it. Like stank and sour and old. I can't stand funk. I just can't. Can't do it, baby. Can't do it. Can't do it. But yeah, y'all, I'm not going to hold you while I'm here in the bathroom because I'm going to pick y'all back up when I get in the car. I just wanted to stop while I was finishing up, you know, GRWM and just say, hey, good morning. But I am getting myself ready for the day. Fixing to go. Let me get my medicine. Y'all know you get a certain age, you got to get some pills. You know how you grow on, you can get them pills. I get them pills. I got to take my little, y'all pray my strength because y'all know I do take medication for blood pressure to control my blood pressure. And I also take potassium. And of course, a multivitamin, or one a day. So for the most part, your auntie is in pretty good health. Oh, I do take omeprazole every day because I'll tell y'all more about that journey one day. But years ago, I did have bariatric surgery. So it kind of left me where I have to take omeprazole every single day. And it's been many, many years, and the doctor, he keeps saying that I shouldn't be still taking them. But if I don't take them, I will have the most chronic case of heartburn. And I just never want to deal with it. So here I am, probably 13 years later, still taking it, y'all. At this point in my life, and at this point in all our lives, everything that they give us, it's got some kind of side effect. So you ain't finna tell me don't take it because I don't know what the side effect might be. Something about it decreases your ability to fight off bacteria in the gut or something. I don't know. But at any rate, the consequences of not taking it are far more uncomfortable, meaning I feel like I'm about to just, my whole chest about to be on fire. So the consequences of not taking it is far worse than what you telling me now, because at the end of the day, I don't know what I can fight off anyway, right? But at any rate, I'm gonna let you all go till I get in the car, and I will pick you all back up in just a few minutes. Oh, Lord, I'm looking for my black glasses because I was trying to decide. Hey, y'all, again, I'm back. I was trying to decide which glasses I was going to wear today at the desk. But then I said, well, I need a different pair of glasses to wear to fight the sun. Y'all know I got on green, so I thought I would rock the green shades. I like how the black ones were sitting too, though. You know, I don't be knowing. Yo, anybody else have to just motivate themselves? What the song say? Encourage yourself. That's what I just be doing. I just be encouraging myself, because y'all don't know what all demons and foolishness that we gonna face when we leave the house. Sometimes before you leave the house. So you just got to be prayed up and ask Father God to go ahead and be with you, y'all. I have to have my little devotions in the morning before I get going, simply because you just don't never know what you're gonna deal with. Everybody ain't prayed up, so they might be bringing their foolishness to the job in the mornings when they come in, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I was trying to let it warm up a little bit more, but y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm about sick of all of this construction here. When I tell you, I'm about tired of it. I'm about tired of it now. I'm just about tired of it. And these big old trucks, and then they be trying to debo in the road. That's what they be making me mad. These contractors, they be trying to debo. Don't be looking at me. Yeah. See what I'm saying? What I just told y'all. You don't know what you gonna encounter when you pull out your driveway. Because he looking at me with a unit on his face, me mugging me and stuff. And I respect these big trucks. I know they coming in with all of this equipment and supplies, building supplies like trusses and sod and you name it, but y'all still gotta respect the residents too now. Oh, I'm just saying, respect to be given. If you want, in order to earn it, you gotta give it, you know, because you gotta earn it. Anybody gonna just, you gotta be respectful back. Anyway, I ain't even in a bad mood, so I don't even fuss. So I got asked yesterday about the potential to do my services at an upcoming event later this year, and I am really excited about it. I haven't like just sat like I typically do yet, which I will do. It's just what I do. But yesterday was Monday, so my brain was like on zzz, zzz. And then when I come home on Mondays, typically I just kind of decompress a little bit. But like right now I'm planning for my girls trip for the weekend. I'm thinking about next week's event where we're serving 400 people, and like I said, once my brain gets stuck on fixated on something, I kind of sit in that for a minute and until I kind of get past it. Because if I let too much, my husband always tells me, if I let myself get too overwhelmed, then he swears that I just get, you know, like bat poop crazy. But I probably do. But what I'm saying to you is I got a lot of things coming up, so that's an exciting place for me. And it's funny how I thrive off of projects, upcoming projects, but I can't let myself kind of really get under pressure until the closer I get to it. But at any rate, the event is for a gala, and I'm looking forward to extending my services. And it's actually a classmate of mine whom we have not seen each other in a long time. I think we recently saw each other at a funeral, but before that it had been eons. But she was selling items. She's one of like the ambassadors for paparazzi. So I have made a few purchases over in the last few years from her. So we kind of reconnected through those transactions. So it was very, very humbling to get a call from her. And initially when she asked, she was talking about, you know, catering the entire event. And that's when I was able to explain that I don't actually do catering. My niche is meal prep services, and so I didn't want to have her expectation in one direction when that's not even something that I do. So she wanted to still, she still wants to patronize and showcase and give the opportunity to locals. So me being someone that she's known, grew up with, she asked if she could still, utilize my services in another way. So I'm really, really excited about that. That says a lot about the client, the client. And again, a lot of it just comes from not only word of mouth, but being personally known, to people, having a decent reputation. You have not been tied to no drama, no foolishness. I'm always telling y'all, I don't do foolishness. I don't deal with foolishness. Whether it's on social media, whether it's in, within my family, I don't deal with foolishness. I will separate myself, and I'm good. I am so good. So the fact that I guess none of those things have ever been affiliated with my name, which I am very proud of, that is the fact that, she felt confident and comfortable still seeking a service that I could provide. Surely she could have given service. We have companies for what she's asking for. We have other businesses, small and large, that offer those same services. But she thought it not robbery to at least consider me. So that makes me feel very, very proud as the owner of Dream Come True, because it's another opportunity. I won't say yes to everything, but I won't say no to everything either. So with that being said, it gives me another opportunity. So I'm looking forward to it. She and I are going to meet up here in the coming weeks, and we're going to go more in depth of what she's actually needing specifically for the service that she's requested. And like I said, I may discuss a little bit more in the future, but for right now, I am just really humbled at the opportunity to have my presence be in her presence, so with what her nonprofit does. Didn't update y'all lately. Let me see. Tony O is wrapping up his new member classes. Again, he's a new member of our church. He rededicated his life a few weeks ago. So we're super proud of him for that, and just continuing to keep us lifted in prayer. Our marriage, our business, our joint ventures, things that we are working on together as one. Just keep us in your prayers, because the devil is busy, but God is victorious. So I never let that little blurb, the devil is busy, deter me, because my God is bigger, And we had some awesome church on Sunday. I told y'all, if you ever get a chance, we are New Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church in Lakeland, Florida. Pastor E.O. Query, Dr. E.O. Query is my pastor. And I'm telling y'all, if you can ever, if you don't, it's a Sunday and you're not going out to get the word, and you just want to, scroll across YouTube, I'm telling y'all, you will not regret it. You will be filled with the Holy Spirit, because our services, like I said, there is no perfect church. And I don't say that to cover anything, simply because we just don't have no drama. Not that I'm aware of, I may be under a rock, but I'm pretty much there every Sunday. And of course, when you got more than two people, everybody don't get along. I mean, that's just life. That's just natural. You can have two babies, and two of them, both of them ain't gonna always, one gonna want to cry when the other one want to sleep. Simple as that. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm not trying to get out here and say, oh, my church is perfect, and if you don't go to a church, come to my church because it's perfect. That's the last thing I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is, if you find yourself wanting encouragement and wanting to hear the word of God delivered in truth, then I invite you and I encourage you to check out on YouTube on Sundays at 11 a.m. New Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church in Lakeland, Florida, where the Dr. E.O. Query is the pastor. And again, it's at 11 a.m. And you will definitely, there will be a treat for you. Trust me. Our pastor, he brings that word. And like I said, if you are a scripture follower, that's who you want to be listening to, because when I tell you, when he's reading and quoting scriptures, I am one of those. I trust but verify. I don't care who it is. I trust but verify, and I can't never say he's quoted a scripture, especially when that Holy Spirit get over him and he gets to going, and I'm in my phone, and when he's quoting it and I'm looking and I'm just like, okay, it says what it says, but yeah, so I invite you. You have my open invitation if you are local and you want to visit. We are 1321 North Webster Avenue in Lakeland, Florida. So again, I live this thing. I don't just speak it. I live it. Am I perfect? No. Is he done with me? No. Has he delivered me from some things? Yes. None of us come without any blemishes, and all of us got a past. What they say, every saint got a past and every sinner got a future. Believe it. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. But today again is Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning. It's about 10 minutes to 9 a.m. Yeah, I should have been at the office, but I'm almost there. Okay? I'm almost there. Don't judge me. I'm almost there. I ain't doing like some people. I ain't calling out. One thing I don't do is I don't call out. I don't call out. Now, do I need mental health and reset days? Of course. And what I do, I take them. But to be one of them people that just wake up and say, I ain't going to work today. No, baby, that ain't your girl. I ain't made it 35 years by being a slacker. Because man don't work, man don't eat. And I like to eat. But yeah, so with all of that being said, I am going to get off of this recording for the moment. I may pick y'all back up later on today. I just might, because I'm feeling good today. Oh my Jesus. Y'all, look. See that trailer in front of me? I don't know what he just did, but he just ran up on the curb and almost knocked that trailer off the back of his truck. Okay? I'm finna get from behind him, because I don't do foolishness. I just told y'all I don't do it. And I don't know if he was trying to go too fast or what, but everything that was on the back of his trailer went to flying, and I ain't got time for them to be breaking my windshield. Ooh, Lord, he had my nerves bad just now, because we just got off a bridge. Y'all, that scared me, because that whole back tire, he probably need to go get that back tire checked. That whole back tire jumped the curb. Jesus. That's what I be talking about. You gotta be paying attention. You gotta be paying attention. It's sitting a little one-sided too. Ooh, I forgot to bring my Rise coffee today, y'all. Do I have time to stop and get me some coffee? I'll just make some at the office. I think I got a granola bar. I'll just eat something really light and then go out and grab me some lunch. But again, I will talk to you all later on. I pray that you all have a fabulous day. If you are watching this later, hours later, days later, weeks later, months later, whatever day it is, I still hope that you have a fabulous day. Okay? Talk to y'all soon. Be blessed. And guess what? Always remember, to God be all the glory.